Hi guys, I've made myself a cup of tea and I've decided to use the time and actually finally go through the Flat Richie logbook and show you what's in there because, well, I mean, it's not only beautiful on the outside, it's also beautiful on the inside, just as it applies to our lovely Mr. Armitage. So let's have a look what's inside. So the book started out with a kind of little rule book that I included. It has all the rules written down so that when the book can't even talk anymore. When the book arrived at the participants, they could have a look and remind themselves of the rules of the whole thing. So that's in there. And it says here, log. So let's go in. I mean, as you can see, it's a classic junk journal type of thing. So I included book pages as well. And here we have the first stop when Richie arrived in Germany, and he was there for 4 days. The next stop was in the US with Donna, and she made some lovely decorations there. And I mean, there's space here for something if people had wanted to put something in there. Here is an ancient map and a little log of when Richie stopped with Helen. Look at this lovely little mutt called Kira, I think. And this was around New Year's. And the Flat Richie stopped in Italy with Ilaria. It then went to Michelle in the US. And back to England. And stayed in England for a while. Look at this fabulous thing. This is a wooden postcard. Isn't that brilliant? And a whole long entry. Very funny entry, actually. But I'm not going to read all of this now. Here is Richie in Germany. And in Hollywood, California. And then on to New York. And to Tennessee. Then I think it was in Oklahoma. This was such a fun idea. Look, there's a tiny little Flat Richie here. Oops, better not burn this book. And when he stopped with Kathy, she made a puzzle that you can put together, and then you can see a message on the back. Fabulous. And on to Slovakia, and Karinka put loads of lovely little memes, Thorin memes, into the log. Fabulous. Always happy to see something like this. This was when Flat Richie was in Finland. and on to Croatia he went. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? I mean, the travels, and a lovely long entry from Andrea. And on to France. There's a message in here. And then a really long trip to Australia to see Mez, who included a lovely picture. And over to the US, where Flat Richie stopped with Kelly. And then went to Canada. Got a nice long entry here. Here's another Flat Richie with an entry from Georgia. And lots of nice pictures of Georgia. Look at this kitty. And somebody reading. Further on, did I actually miss? Oh, this was back to Britain, to Wales. And staying in Britain, Flat Richie went to Essex. And then went to Germany with another long entry. And here we have, I think this was actually stuck but came off. But look at this, there's more reading material in here. And sending him on his way to Ireland. And this is pretty cool. Because squirrels saved part of the packaging with all these fantastic stamps that had been on there. I think this is just fabulous, isn't it? Look at that. And here's a there's a ticket from Love Love Love. And here, this is famous natural silk handmade in the town of Lyon. And you really have to kind of see this closer up to notice there's actually a subtle pattern in this. And it's, well, it's silk, so it's really soft and lovely. And then we have finally the signature that ennobled our little book. So that is the contents of Flat Richie, with a few tags fallen out, but that doesn't really matter. And yeah, so he's gone full circle. He's come back, bearing lots of lovely messages and containing the whole kind of itinerary of his whole journey. And yeah, the question is, what do we do with him? Do we maybe raffle him off? Because maybe somebody it kind of feels unfair that it should stay with me just because I started it and, you know, he came back to me. So, well, let me know what you think. Shall we raffle him and give him a new home? Or what do you think we should do with him? Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you to everybody who left all those lovely messages and decorated and photographed and, well, just made an effort to take part and delight everybody else who was coming behind you, after you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.